recording and I will share my screen with you. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I want to present. I always get confused on this. Okay, so we are going to present it. There we go. It always scares me when there's a little delay. So remember, this is recorded. Do not worry. I can't see you and I can't see the chat, but Amber's going to totally handle that. And commenting in the chat is how you win the Hot Mess Roller Ball. Okay. So this is going to be essential oils for everyone. Make sure that you have a pen and a notebook, some water for good hydration during it. I will try to move through as quickly as possible, but make sure that you have some essential oils on hand too. If you have them, if you are already an oiler, make sure that you have them. This is a great time of day to get some on and kind of get in the right mindset. We are going to get rolling and going. I want to tell you that it hasn't been published yet because I'm waiting for the link from doTERRA, an Eventbrite link. It's going to be $10 to attend. And so this is called a Reclaim Your Health doTERRA event. doTERRA Corporate is coming to Milligers. We're super excited on Saturday, April 22nd from 1 to 3 p.m. There's going to be great gifts, education, refreshments, door prizes, and all sorts of great stuff. So definitely want to save that date and make sure that you are there. So as we jump into this, what are your top 3 health concerns? Let's kind of hone in on this and be aware of maybe some issues that you are struggling with. Because as we go through and I talk about those health concerns, it will be really helpful for you to be like, oh yes, I struggle with sleep. She's talking about sleep right now. This could be a good oil for me. Okay. So it may be stress and anxiety. Those are it's kind of top at the list that I've noticed from the Google form. Pain and inflammation, sleep, digestion, immune support. Maybe you're just lacking in energy and motivation or just feeling overwhelmed. Okay. So kind of take note of that. Again, hopefully you have your pen and paper and we'll get going through here and we'll talk about what you need to know about doTERRA. Just know that our oils are natural and safe. There are no negative side effects or addictions. These are simply extracts from plants with amazing side benefits. Okay. So we never have any negative side effects. You're just going to get additional side benefits. They are pure and they are potent. So their purity is incredible. We are very unique in the fact that we have significant testing on all of our oils. All of our oils go through 30 to 50 different strategic tests from third-party testing to make sure that they are 100% pure, that this bottle that you're getting of peppermint is strictly pure peppermint oil. Nothing has been added to it. Nothing's been taken away. It's strictly the plant. Okay. It's what the plant uses to thrive and survive in nature. There's a ton of junk on the market. So be really careful on the other products that you're looking at because the FDA doesn't have really good requirements on essential oils. And there is a lot of diluted down, probably 85 to 90% of what you see in the market has been adulterated in some way. And our oils are also going to be very potent. So we're sourcing our oils from all over the world. And what that means is that when we source where the plants grow indigenously or naturally, the oils that we're extracting are going to be much more potent. So you're going to get a lot of bang for your buck. 50 to 70 times more powerful than herbs. So 1 drop of peppermint is going to have the potency and equivalence of 28 cups of peppermint tea. Okay. So remember that they all have that certified pure tested grade. So something like peppermint, again, if you have some available, I love this, especially in the evening like this, 6 o'clock at night, I'm dabbing it on, smelling it in because this is the one, and I do a lot of work at night. So I'm working during the day, but then I'm working at night too. And it helps me to stay focused and energized, avoiding any kind of sluggish afternoon. So middle of the afternoon, when you feel like you'd like to go get a coffee or maybe a sugary snack, whip out your peppermint, take a few breaths, breathe it in, and you will be rejuvenated and energized again. It's a great way to naturally cool the body. So as we're moving into some warmer months, I know it's hard to think about. If you're in Wisconsin right now, we got snow on the ground, but Summer is coming. And so peppermint will naturally cool down the body. Or if you have a rise in temperature, peppermint is great. Wonderful for any kind of muscle tension or tightness. You can massage it right into your shoulders, helping with fresh breath or stomach issues. And again, because you're getting into focus and staying energized, it's going to help with setting goals and getting clarity. You can use this aromatically, topically, and internally. Know that your oils are also going to be really effective. So, because the oils are an actual oil and the molecules are small enough that we have the ability to actually permeate the cell membrane. Okay, we're going to get to the root cause of your health concern and not just treat the symptom. So, we are able to, this is what your cell looks like, and it has a nice oily membrane that protects it. Okay. Two things that can harm your cell: one is bacteria, one is viruses. Bacteria lives on the outside of the cell. Viruses live on the inside of the cell. Okay. Those are the two things that can harm your cell. It's really hard to get at those viruses living on the inside because of this oily membrane. That's why whenever you have a virus, they're like, there's nothing we can do, right? You have to go home, you have to get plenty of rest, drink lots of fluids, let nature run its course, because those water-based synthetic medications cannot penetrate the cell membrane. But your essential oils have the ability to penetrate that oily membrane and not only stop the replication of your bacteria living on the outside, but also viruses living on the inside of the cell. And they work really fast with our body. So within 22 seconds, those oil molecules reach and start communicating with our limbic system. In 2 minutes, they're found in our bloodstream. And within 20 minutes, they are impacting every cell in your body. Okay. And when we're using oils like this, our body sees them as food and fuel. And they kind of speak the same language. Okay. So it's going to be really effective in working and helping our body. One that I love for immune support is On Guard. Just think about it going to On Guard, going to battle for you. On Guard is our one for immune support. It's going to be great in the diffuser. We'll talk about what a diffuser is in a little bit, but it cleans and purifies the air. There's clove and cinnamon here. These are two most powerful oils when we talk about viral support or antiviral support. And you can apply this topically. So my kids have this on their nightstand, and I do too, but we apply it just, it's part of our evening routine and part of our morning routine, where we put On Guard on our feet and on our spine. Your feet are a great place because there's no sebaceous glands or waterproof barrier on the bottoms of our feet, and they aren't very sensitive, as far as the skin goes. So you can absorb your oils much better through your feet, and your spine is your information highway. So if we're rolling our oils on, your body kind of sends your oils where you need them most. And it also soothes a sore throat. So for me, I'll do a drop of On Guard in a shot glass with some water, take it down, squish it around, let it get in those crevices of your throat, and it will ease that sore throat. Or add it to a drop of honey, mix it in your tea. It is so powerful and healing. You can use this one aromatically, topically, and internally. We'll talk about what those mean in a little bit. And know that your oils are going to be affordable. So they are, doTERRA oils specifically are literally pennies per dose. So 1 to 2 drops per application is really all you need. It's much more affordable than traditional healthcare because for me, when I go to the doctor, and I don't know what your insurance is like, but I have a $40 copay. I also have to take the time to make the appointment to drive there. Last week I was there because I had a horrible earache. I had gotten like a swimmer's ear on vacation. It had gotten in my ear, and I could not shake it. So I went to the doctor and I waited in there. Like, I was so excited because they brought me from the waiting room into the actual patient room, and she said I was next, and I was so excited. And I waited there for over 45 minutes before the doctor actually came in. I was like, I was not next. That was a lie. So a lot of time was taken, and then I had to go get the prescription, and paying for that, all those things. And so when you have your essential oils, and especially the ones that we're talking about tonight, you have natural solutions right at your fingertips. Okay. And a lot of times when we get sick or when we have health concerns, it's usually at a pretty inconvenient time, especially with kids. For me, and it's in the middle of the night when they're coming in and they're not feeling well, or or we're on a road trip or something like that, where it's like, it's just not convenient to go anywhere else. So now our oils are our first line of defense. It's the first thing that we use. For health concerns. And I can tell you in the past 7 years, the amount of sick visits that we've had with our kids and my husband and myself, I can count them on one hand. Okay. One being, unfortunately, last week when I was there with my ear. But man, I think what did it was that my ear was, it was getting better. I was using my oils, and I got on the airplane, and the airplane just like zapped it, like on all that pressure in there. I just could not shake it. So unfortunately, but I'm better now, and I can hear. Giving this presentation is so much more fun than it was last week. But again, we save hundreds of dollars every year with our family because we have the natural tools. And you'll see when I talk about an oil, it doesn't work for just like one thing. There's probably like 15 different things that we can do with that oil. So something like lavender, this is one you can use aromatically, topically, internally. This is always in our first aid kit. We probably use this. This is in our top 5, the ones we use the most, because what do we know lavender to be, right? What is it that you guys, the first thing when you think of lavender, you can throw it in the chat. Let me know what you think. But I consider lavender to be calming, right? It's very relaxing. It's wonderful to smell. Our lavender smells amazing. It smells like you're in a lavender field, and it helps to stop that mind chatter, helps the body to relax and unwind. On vacation, of course, it was with me, and I would just put it in the palm of my hand and rub it on my pillow. It was incredible. But we also used it a ton on vacation, even for any kind of skin issues. So cuts, bumps, scrapes, bruises, burns, bee stings, bug bites, sunburns. Okay, it's very, very healing. And again, we're getting to the root cause of the problem or whatever your health concern is. Instead of just treating the symptom, we're actually healing and repairing the body. Also great for a burned tongue. So if you're like me and you eat your pizza too quickly, or you dive into a cup of soup, I always burn like the roof of my mouth or my tongue. You can take lavender and it will actually help with that kind of burn too. You can actually apply it right to the burn. It's a natural antihistamine. So as we move into the spring season with seasonal threats and things like that, this is going to be a great one that's going to help you to stop with all the sneezing and the frustration of the seasonal threats that are coming our way. So we use lavender a ton. This is a great recipe for anyone who has a rise in their body temperature. You can dilute 1 drop of lavender, rub it on the back of the neck, the feet, behind the ears, and then take your peppermint, rub that on the bottoms of your feet every few hours. This is going to be a great tool to help to naturally bring the body temperature down. Okay. And we're working with our body. We're not treating the symptom. We're actually healing and repairing our body. And then another great one that has saved us a ton of money is Digestion. You can use this for all things digestion related, right? Aromatically, topically, and internally on this one. Know that 80% of our immune system is in our gut. So it's really important that we're taking care of our digestive system. I love Digestion, and sometimes I don't have a digestive issue, but I just love to rub it on my abdomen, on my stomach, because it's just helping to support and making sure that everything's functioning and moving properly, running properly, and just putting a little less stress on my digestive system. So this covers everything from hole to hole, all right? Everything from the mouth to the south. Super easy to remember. You don't have to try to diagnose what you did wrong, or if you ate a wrong food, or you overate, whatever it may be. If it's diarrhea, constipation, car sickness, nervousness, that kind of like butterflies in your stomach feeling, motion sickness, anything like that, Digestion is incredible for. And it's also really great for acid reflux. So you can massage it right on the sternum before a meal. And it's also really good with sinus pressure. So you can take the Digestion with some coconut oil and massage it right into like your cheekbones, and it instantly relieves that pressure. It's so incredible how it works. So we use this one a lot just because, especially with travel, because everything gets out of whack, right, when you travel. So we use that one a lot. All right, ways to use your oils. This is how once you get your oils, this is how you can use them in your home. First of all, a diffuser. Mentioned that a little bit. I think I got one right here. This is your little crock pot. All right. You guys know what a crock pot is. This is your crock pot for your essential oils. So you put lukewarm water in here. Just fill it up to your red line or to every diffuser is a little bit different, but you can fill it up to that line and then put about 6 to 8 drops of your oils in the diffuser. Okay. Our team shares lots of great diffuser blends. We're always posting them in our Facebook group. So there's always some great combinations. There's no like actual bad combination, like nothing's going to blow up. You can easily put your oils together, put them in there, turn it on. I mean, obviously some combinations smell better than others, but everyone kind of gravitates and loves to. I encourage you to explore, trust your intuition, and put different blends in the diffuser, and see what you like. But if you're wondering how this works, okay, sometimes people are like, oh yeah, those oils, they just smell nice, right? And I'll be honest, when I first bought my oils, I I bought them because I thought they smelled good. I was like, man, that smells good, right? And so I just wanted my house to smell good. I wanted to smell good. I wanted to feel like I was in a spa. But I didn't really realize and understand how our oils actually work with our body, especially aromatically. It can be so powerful. So when we inhale that essential oil, those molecules of the oil, they go to the back of the nostril and they actually connect with our limbic system. And so that's where they're converted to nerves that send odor information to our olfactory bulb in the brain. And then this communicates directly with our amygdala, our hippocampus, and other structures. And that limbic system is directly linked to our emotions, our heart rate, our blood pressure, our breathing, memory, stress, hormone balance, all of those things. So as we're smelling, and you know how that is when you smell something pleasant, you're like, oh yeah, that smells good. When I come home, I've got my diffuser going. You can set it on a 10-hour setting. I come in the door, I'm like, oh, I love being home, right? It eases that stress and anxiety. And it also cleans and purifies the air. It eliminates those airborne pathogens, especially that on guard that I talked about. But there's so many great combinations that you can do. And it depends kind of where your diffuser is. So if it's in your bedroom, maybe at night you want to wind down, throw some lavender in there. Or during the day when you want to wake up, you can put peppermint and wild orange together. Lots of great combinations depending on how you want to impact the mood of the room. You can be your own diffuser. So I'll put oils in my hair. I put them on my clothes. I put them, on my scarf and the inside of my hat. Oils are everywhere on me, just because I love the way I feel. Another great one to put in the diffuser, especially because this one is a total marriage saver. So if you've got anybody who snores, Breathe is our respiratory blend. So this is one that really works to help to open up the airways, relieving that sinus pressure. And it just is very calming. My husband yesterday, we were working together and he just put it on and just as a little extra little I don't know, a little extra care. Okay. He doesn't have any congestion or anything like that, but he's like, I'm just going to put this on my chest. And I was like, oh man, I feel like I haven't smelled that in so long. Like just breathe by itself smells incredible. So it's great for pre-workout. You can massage this on your lungs. It will help to open up those airways, getting more oxygen to the lungs, helping to soothe stress and anxiety. My daughter loves to just diffuse this at night because she just likes the way it smells, likes the way she feels. She sleeps better. She doesn't snore, to my knowledge, but she likes it. It has that calming effect. Notice that it only says A and T. That means aromatic and topical. And we'll talk about how to know which ones to use topically or internally. All right. Ooh, I'm jumping on to one I love to use aromatically. And my dog Piper was laying right next to me over here. Loves balance. This is our grounding blend. And this is really fascinating. This was actually a red blood sample that was taken from a dog that was under stress and anxiety. Okay. So when we get stressed, our body or for our pets, it releases cortisol levels, stress hormones right into the body. And those stress hormones actually kind of zap our cells and constrict the oxygen in them. And they start to, instead of looking like nice, healthy, round grapes and moving through our system properly, they start to turn up almost like raisins and they start to build up and get compacted on each other like this. Okay. Within 20 minutes, they took another blood sample And this is how the dog's red blood cells looked. So they were, what Balance did in 20 minutes was reoxygenated those cells, okay? Helped to release those cortisol levels out of the body and reoxygenate and blow those cells back up so that they could move and function and release any, like how you feel when you have tension and you can feel it in your shoulders, that tightness, that compacting. Balance helps to open that up and ground you. Okay. So this is my dog. I took a picture of this in the car because she is nutso in the car. I don't know about you and your pets, or if you have got cats or dogs or whatever, but when she gets in the car, she is bouncing off the, from seat to seat, looking out the window, steaming up the whole car. She gets all excited. God bless her. But which makes it really hard to drive, like on a road trip. So we use Balance and put this on her. She loves the way it smells, and it also helps her to smell better too. And you can see she's chill as can be, just kind of hanging out in my lap. I let her sit on my lap when I'm driving. Maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. But when she's like this, it's okay, right? So she loves Balance. It has a wonderful impact on her. Adaptive is another great one when we're talking about emotional support for people who check the boxes of like, I'm feeling all the things. Adaptive is our calming blend. So this has lavender, neroli, rosemary, wild orange, spearmint, copaiba, and magnolia in it. It is a beautiful blend. Things like lavender, neroli, copaiba, magnolia, those are going to be very calming and soothing to ease any kind of stress and anxiety. But then you have things like rosemary and wild orange and spearmint. Those are going to work to help you with focusing and staying on task. So we don't want to take anything that has us just kind of like lethargic, right? Or kind of out of it or feeling like a zombie. That's how I felt when I was taking medications. And so I wean myself off with things like Balance and Adaptive, where it's helping me to calm down, helping with the stress and anxiety, but helping with being able to really focus and get the job done, kind of compartmentalize what needs to get done throughout the day. So this does say aromatically, topically, and internally, but I just want to share with you that the oil itself, you only use aromatically and topically. We do have actual capsules, and I take one of these every morning. And those obviously you're taking internally. So they're a little bit different combination than the Adaptive itself. And there's other additional natural ingredients in there that help us to be able to just stay calm, to ease that nervous feeling. Okay, so we talked about aromatic. Now we're jumping into topical use. How are we going to use your oils? And what does topical mean? This means we're applying the oils right to our skin, right to the area of concern. All right. So this will go wherever, like when I talked about lavender, okay, the cuts, the bumps, scrapes, the bruises, anything like that, or putting Breathe on your chest. I always layer with fractionated coconut oil. And I do this for a few reasons. Okay. You can see here the difference in when I'm using the fractionated coconut oil. It's going to give your oils weight. So they're going to stay localized for a longer period of time. So you're going to get a longer lasting impact. They're also going to spread better. So you're going to be able to cover a larger surface area. And they're also going to protect against any kind of skin sensitivities. So you get a little more bang for your buck, I'd say, with using your carrier oil with your regular oils. And the ratio I say is usually like 3 drops of your coconut oil to 1 drop of your regular oil. So if I'm using Breathe on my chest, I would do 3 drops of my coconut oil, 1 drop of Breathe, okay, and then rub it in. That makes sense. Or you can make a roller ball like I'm doing for some lucky winner tonight. So other ones that I love to apply topically, Deep Blue. And if you have dabbled at all with doTERRA, Deep Blue is an absolute favorite. This is for anything that hurts, okay? Anything, any kind of aches and pains, sore muscles, anything like that. You're going to use this aromatically and topically. You can massage this into your legs, any kind of aches and pains, tension, muscle cramps. It comes in so many forms because it's so popular. So the oil itself, and then there's a rub, and then there's a stick. And the stick is really fun because it's really easy to apply. And it doesn't have it's like you don't have to put it in your hands, so you don't get it on your hands at all like the rub you do, but the stick is just super easy. Just roll it on and you're all good to go. So lots of great ways to use this. This is one, it has wintergreen in it, so you don't want to use this one on your pets. The option to use on your pets for any kind of aches and pains would be Aroma Touch. That's our massage blend. Okay, all right, really quick, all things skin. A couple other ones I want to talk about really quick. Oregano and tea tree. These are ones that we definitely apply topically. Oregano is great for skin tags and warts. You can also take it for immune support or any kind of viral infection. This is one that I recommend. And tea tree is great for a healthy scalp, or if you get like a dry, itchy scalp, you can massage that in. It's really good for that. Or any kind of dry skin or like an aftershave. I will, after I shave my legs, I'll take some coconut oil and tea tree and massage it in, and it prevents any kind of razor burn. Also really good for kind of athlete's foot, having healthy nail beds, and also a great cleaner for showers and toilets. It's antifungal, so it's really good for those situations. Okay, jumping into the third way that you're going to use your oils in your home, internal use. So take a look right here. This will show you, if you look on the side of your bottle, if it has supplemental facts listed on the side, that means that it's safe to ingest. Okay. So this means that this lemon is a bottle of lemon. We're doing 1 drop. And if it has supplemental facts, that means that you can ingest it. So lemon is one of my favorites. Again, aromatically, topically, internally. We just talked about those. This is one that cleanses the body. It's great for acid reflux, which might be surprising to you because you might think, well, lemon is acidic. All citrus oils are acidic, but this is a totally different animal. All of our citrus oils actually come from the rind and not the juice. So it actually takes 75 lemons to make this 1 bottle. But when we add it to our water, I'll do like 1 drop in my water. It will actually help with the acidity in our body. It's going to help to make the body more alkaline and less acidic. It's a great cleaner for the home. I clean my produce with it. So I'll fill up a bottle of water and put like my strawberries in there, especially, and 1 drop of lemon, and let them sit there for about 5 minutes and then rinse them off with a colander. It's a great way to clean your produce. Great for mental clarity because we're cleansing the body. We're getting rid of that brain fog, helping you to stay engaged. And then when you add to your water, only use glass or stainless steel. Okay. So stick with those. Glass or stainless steel is key right here. Okay. Okay. Frankincense, one of my favorites. Okay. Frank, you got to have Frank. This one is so wonderful. I use it for absolutely everything. We say, when in doubt, Frank it out. Okay. Because frankincense is king. So we use this aromatically, topically, and internally. This is helping with calming the emotions, stress, anxiety, overwhelm, depression, anything like that. Frankincense smells wonderful, and it also helps with just easing those nervous feelings. It's also really important because it's a great one for anti-aging. So I will put a couple drops like in my night cream, or even, with any kind of moisturizer, massage it into my face. Great for aches and pains. So this also is great for just our body overall. But the key to frankincense, and I do a drop under my tongue every morning, is that it helps your cells to perform optimally. So it's really important to know that what that means is it's encouraging our healthy cells to replicate faster, and then it's working to repair any damaged cells. And anything that's beyond repair, it will actually flush right out of our system. Ooh, okay. You guys can take a screenshot of this, or, I will send you the recording. But here are your top 10 oils for dogs. I've got myrrh in here. Frankincense, of course, is great for them too with their healthy cell function. I'll do like a drop in their like on their food, or I don't do a drop of frank in their water, but I do a drop of copaiba right here. And this says it supports like skin, joints, gut health, but it's also really good for oral health. And that's why I put it in their water. Terra Shield, this is our outdoor blend. So this is a great way to naturally repel insects. Digestion, we talked about that and how much I love that. I also works really well for my dog too. So when she gets in the car, she gets so excited. I didn't mention that, but she also gets really gassy. And so Digestion is really helpful. Green mandarin is another great citrus option. And lavender is great for pets too. And I say, like, to know if they're going to like it, just open up the bottle and let them smell it. Cause like we have two dogs and I have a dog that loves lavender, like goes gaga for lavender. And then I have one that could care less. Like it really has no impact on her. So, everybody's different. We all have all our body chemistry is different. It's the same way with our pets. But in general, these are your top 10 to be able to help and soothe. Okay. And then for cats, don't worry, I did not forget about the precious kitties. You can also use TerraShield, especially if they're outdoor cats. Again, Frank is king. You got to have that one. Myrrh, same purpose here. Digestion, balance. I talked about that with dogs. It's also great for cats. Lavender, copaiba. Arbor vitae is another option for being able to repel insects. And helichrysum is a wonderful one for just healthy skin. And juniper berry helps with kidneys, urinary tract infections, anything like that. Same for dogs on that too. This is a great little recipe for, you can put this like right on the collar. So you do 3 drops of TerraShield, which is that outdoor blend, and citronella and lemon eucalyptus. And then you can do like, I usually do like 2 ounces of a carrier oil, and then just mix that together and massage it right on the collar. Okay. And so having it on their collar is a great thing. We do a lot of canoe trips and things like that. And our one dog Piper always comes with us. And this is a great one that really, especially with ticks, that's my biggest concern. So this works really well. And then if you want to do any kind of massaging on your pet, cypress is a great one that increases the lymphatic circulation. Copaiba, again, another one of my favorites that I use them, probably frankincense and copaiba, I probably use, and digestion, and balance. I use a lot. Copaiba is great for that, just overall healthy joints, okay? And if you're looking for skin support, these are some great ones here. Helichrysum, copaiba, lavender, frankincense. I don't know why palmarosa. This is I'd say another alternative here would be any kind of a floral oil. So like a magnolia rollerball would be super nourishing, something like that. This one is currently not available, but your Frank, your lavender, copaiba, again, these are staples right here that I would recommend starting with for sure. This is a great dilution chart. So again, screenshot time. But if you're wondering, okay, well, how do I know? I don't want to just put this oil straight on my pet. A lot of the oils actually come in a rollerball form. So like Digestion comes as a rollerball. And so I have that on hand, and my dog's a Cocker Spaniel. She's 20 pounds, and I can roll that right on with her without having to worry about diluting it down because it's already been diluted. It's already in the rollerball form and already diluted. So like with birds, lizards, reptiles, rabbits, all these littler guys, you're going to be doing like a 10 ml. If you're wondering what that is, this is a size, like a regular rollerball size is a 10 ml. This is 10 milliliters. So I'm going to put 3 drops of the oils in there and fill the rest with a fractionated coconut oil. And as they get bigger, okay, depending on their size, you could do as much as like 9 drops, 13 drops. This is kind of a great kind of little safe zone here, somewhere between 3 to 5%, unless we're talking about like horses, which benefit a ton from essential oils, or, larger animals, sheep, goats, those kinds of things. You're going to be doing more drops in there. But otherwise, stick to somewhere, but right around probably 10 drops would be plenty in a roller ball that you're making for them. Of course, when we have pets, then we got few other little struggles in our home, like pet odors. So these are some options to be able to either add them to like, like instead of buying a toxic carpet cleaner, a little sprinkle thing that you sprinkle before you vacuum. These are some great options. You just mix these with a cup of baking soda and you can sprinkle that. Cilantro, black spruce, and lime together. Or my favorite is this lemon fresh. You do lemongrass, lemon, and lavender together. It smells so good and it's refreshing and clean smelling, but the lavender makes it really soothing too. And then a great stain remover is using your baking soda with some white vinegar and lavender and Purify. Okay, Purify is like our cleansing blend. I love this to even add this to like our laundry and things like that. It works really well together. So you can just whisk it together, add some distilled water, and then just spray it on the carpeting before you start cleaning. Oh, I got that in there twice. Okay, so that's all the pet details. I do have a pet ebook also, so I will email that to you. Make sure that you have that as a great reference and great tool. But as we're jumping back into you and your health and wellness, we have an amazing supplement system with doTERRA. So I don't want you to think that is just we're just essential oils. If you go to the doTERRA website, or if you look on, a little more research about what is available, we are an incredible resource for good quality supplements. All right. So Lifelong Vitality, this is our number one most reordered product. It has a 30-day money back guarantee. So if you are looking for a good supplement system that is all a whole food supplement, which means that our body can metabolize it 100%. This is what you need. So the Microplex has a whole food multivitamin and mineral. It's basically 12 servings of your fruits and vegetables. Your alpha CRS is really important because it has powerful antioxidants in it for cellular energy. And then your omega 3, 6, and 9s is really important for your brain and your heart health. Okay, so this is something my husband and I, this is a non-negotiable that we take every single day to support our to support our health. Most important thing. I just want to tell you, we don't have time to talk about this tonight, but and if you know me, you know I talk about MetaPower all of the time. This is a basically metabolic makeover. So if you feel like you're struggling with brain fog, mood swings, sleep issues, sagging skin, low energy, weight gain, sugar cravings, glucose spikes, MetaPower is an incredible system. And we are teaching a class tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. It's another online Zoom class. So I can send you the link for that if you're interested in learning how this system works. Okay. My friend Renee is teaching it. And again, that is tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. All right. So let's circle back. What were your top 3 health concerns? And if I didn't address it, please let me know. But basically, we're circling back on there. Okay. Think about those things that you struggle with and give yourself a moment to just imagine your daily life without those concerns. Like, what would it be like to wake up and have that good night's rest, right? To feel completely well rested, or something to ease that stress and anxiety, or helping with those energy levels or aches and pains, whatever it may be. Let me tell you that we have an oil for that, right? We definitely have some answers for you, and lots of great solutions. So let me show you some great ways to get started and how you can get these oils in your home. All right. So the first way, I don't think I even just took the first way off because retail would be dumb. All right. Retail is the most expensive way to get your oils. I'm not even going to talk about it because nobody wants to pay full price for anything, right? It's really frustrating. So the 2 ways I'm going to talk about is either wholesale. So you can get 25% below the retail pricing. And the person who invited you to this class, or if it was me or through Milligers, I can send you a shopping cart link. And when I send you that link, or whenever who sends you the link, there's going to be no membership fee. All right. So there used to be a $35 membership fee if your order did not meet a certain quota, but now that membership fee is gone. So it's so awesome. You can order exactly what you want and there are no requirements. It's incredible. So you can kind of pick and choose tonight, whatever you want. And you can get that, you'll get a free wholesale account with any of the products that you pick. The other option is to go below wholesale. If you want to jump in with one of our starter kits, I'm going to highlight some of those. You will actually be able to have the opportunity to get below wholesale. So you know how like when you buy a bundle or when things are bundled together, because they're all put together for you, you're going to save below that wholesale price. So I'll talk about what those savings are. We also have free shipping on orders that are over 100 PV. That's product value. And you get free gifts with your orders that are over 100 PV or product value. So, but again, if you just wanted to pick a bottle of peppermint, you could do that with me sending you a link, and you don't have to pay that $35 membership fee. It's so awesome. We have some great new member bonuses this month, so you do not want to miss this. I have a special promo code that I'll share with you. But if your order, again, is 100 PV or product value, you can get the free shipping and a free bottle of Adaptive. That is our calming blend, the one I talked about. If it's 150 PV, you also get a bonus of a Pebble diffuser. And if it's 200 PV, you get the Adaptive, you get a diffuser, you get a little 5 ml of frankincense and a citrus bliss. It's incredible. This is the most generous I've ever seen doTERRA get. That comes directly from doTERRA. And then we always make sure you have a good reference book. So this is one of my favorites. It looks just like this. And this is called Essentials of the Earth. And this is basically going to be your essential oil Bible. Okay. So you can look up any kind of health concern and it will tell you which oils to use and how to use them. Or you can look up the oil itself. All right. And it will tell you what to do. And this is a little travel one. Sorry, I forgot about that. This is one you can throw in your purse. So the Healthy Start Kit, this is a great way to dip your toe into doTERRA. It has all the oils I talked about tonight of lavender, lemon, peppermint, tea tree, oregano, frankincense, deep blue, breathe, on guard, digestion, and you get a little Pebble diffuser here. That's $160. It's $75 in savings because you're going to get that free bottle of Adaptive, and it's bundled together. So you're going to get that free shipping and you get a free wholesale account, which means you get 25% off of doTERRA anytime you want. You can order what you want, when you want, whenever you want. Okay. And you can always add like the coconut oil. I always recommend adding that to your order because it's so important and it's going to help your oils to stretch. It's going to help you to save money. And I think it's only like $14. The Home Essentials Kit is the same that I just talked about in Healthy Start, except it's bigger bottles. So like here, you can see the difference. This would be Healthy Start. It's about 85 drops. And the Home Essentials is going to be 250 drops. Okay, a little bit of difference there. So you're getting triple the bottle size, but you're not paying triple the price. This one, you would get a bonus diffuser. So like for me, I love to put a diffuser in the kitchen, definitely one in the bedroom. I have one in the living room, in the family room, in the bathroom. I mean, it gets a little addicting. So it's nice to have a couple of them so you don't have to carry it all the way around. And this is $185 in savings on that one. The Healthy Habits, this is if you're interested in that supplement system, this is a great way to get on board with good supplements and then a nice option for your oils. So On Guard, Balance, frankincense, tangerine, lavender, and some of that deep blue rub that I talked about, all of those are in here. Again, getting that wholesale account, getting that free Adaptive, that one's $195 and it's $145 in savings. Or you can just make your own. All right, so you can pick whatever you want from what we talked about tonight. Can be totally customizable. You will get 25% off of those retail prices instantly. And then remember that you can get free Adaptive, that calming blend. This is my promo code right here. As soon as your order hits 100 PV or product value, every single one of the products is a PV, which means product value. Okay. So those are your options on how to get started. I definitely recommend jumping in. We got 1 week left here in March to be able to take advantage of these awesome savings and specials. It's incredible. So does anyone have any questions for me? Or is there anything that before we jump into the door prize? Anything that wasn't covered? Amber is usually pretty good. So I trust her in her answers, but was there anything of any concern or anything that didn't get covered from you?
So really quick, I just want to let everyone know that I know if you guys are interested in more information with the pet care. Kara does have an ebook that she can email out, and I also do have a copy. So if anyone is interested in that, one of us can send it. I'll put my email in the chat before we end, in case anyone is interested in that. Otherwise, if you're like me and you also like hardcovers, because I'm such a visual person, there is a book out by Janet Work. It is Essential Oils for Pets. It's Essential Oils for Pets.
Okay.
And it literally has everything in it. It has like diffuser blends. It has different things that you can use for specific like conditions. So like earaches, allergies, abscesses, anxiety, arthritis. It literally goes through everything. It goes through dogs, cats, reptiles, birds, horses.
That's crazy.
Everything. So, I think it was like $10. So
nice. Yeah, that's totally worth it. Yeah, I sometimes like to have the information in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'm just skimming through the chat here. It looks like, well, and Brandon has got some great answers too there. Way to go, Brandon. He definitely knows his oils. So, all right. Well, I will send out the recording. Any questions you have, please let us know and we will answer them. We can help you get started. Again, this is a great month because you can get so many good freebies that I don't want you to miss out on. But speaking of freebies, did you pick a hot mess winner?
Yes, it is. I'm doing my wheel of names right now. It is Jane Ward.
Oh, Jan Ward. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yay, thank you.
You're welcome. That's awesome. It's one of my favorites. So it's great. It's for me, it's just a life-changing, like any kind of, when you have that stress, anxiety, or you just feel frustrated. I have it in the car with me when I've got, trying to avoid, not that I've ever had road rage, but some things are just irritating. So it kind of takes that irritation out. So, okay, guys, sounds good. Thanks for being on tonight. The recording will be out shortly. And again, any questions you have, please let us know and enjoy your night. Thank you, Amber.
Yep. Have a good night. Thanks, guys.